This conference will now be recorded.
Done. Not done half my fun. No one from M&R is going. Driving. James is all in the hall.
You what?
Well, even I started to pick up. And they took my son's from M&R and driving before they left.
That's fine.
All right. Everybody, ready for school? All right. Call to order the regular meeting for planning and zoning for City of Lovington, Tuesday, June 9th. Approval of the agenda. Need a motion to approve the agenda.
I'd like to make a motion to move the agenda.
Scott, made a motion. Who else made the second? All in favor, say aye.
I,
Opposed? Motion carries. Consideration of minutes, March 10th, 2020.
I make a motion that we approve the agenda, the meeting minutes for March 10th, 2000.
I have a motion from Betty. Is there a second?
I'll second.
A second from Brian. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion
Aye.
carries. Hi, Brenda.
She's a little late.
Tell me reacting up there.
So technically, since we do have a member, we're supposed to do roll call.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that.
okay. Who's doing roll call?
You can, either one.
So you want to go back to the agenda?
Yeah, we actually need to back, make a motion to
Open this meeting.
revise the agenda. Revise the agenda with the roll call.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion, is there a second? All in favor, say aye.
That's a roll call vote.
Roll call vote, yes. Thank you, sir.
Even though.
Jalen, will you please do a roll call vote? Jalen, will you please do a roll call vote?
Member Jason Rogers?
Aye.
Member Brian Cooper?
Aye.
Member Paul Gomez?
Aye.
Member Brenda Garcia?
Aye.
Member Scott Holt?
Here.
Vice Chairman Betty Price?
Aye.
And Chairman Randy Pitts.
Here. All present and accounted for?
That was to approve the minutes. We have to do a roll call vote for that. So you got it.
Let's do a roll call. Oh, we have to do
On each action.
On each action.
Because we have. Right.
yes, sir?
You start on
social distancing, sir.
Jaylee, can we have a roll call vote for the, which one did we just do? Minutes?
Consider it as minutes.
For the minutes.
Do I go with the same motion and second? Vice Chairman Betty Price?
Yes.
Member Paul Gomez? Member Scott Holt?
Yes.
Member Dave Rouser?
Yes.
Member Brian Cooper?
Yes.
And Member Brenda Garcia?
Yes.
And Chairman Betty Picker?
Yes. Now revise my earlier here to yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the lesson. No problem. Public comment. Is there anybody here to speak on anything? No.
There's nobody on the line either.
Okay. So moving on to action items. Need a motion to consider variance for the accessory structure of 1223 at West 70th feet.
I will make a motion to consider the variance on accessory structure at 1223 West Avenue.
Second.
A motion and a second. Do we roll call vote this one or do we? Yes.
Well, after the discussion.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, we'll take it away.
Okay, we have requests from the owners at 1223 West Avenue P, which requested a variance for an existing accessory structure in a rear yard, allowing it to remain 6 foot away from the main structure. Our code is that the structure is supposed to be 10 foot away from the main structure. The owner stated that he had a sprinkler system installed prior to the building, and that was the only space where there weren't sprinklers and lines, so he wouldn't mess with his sprinkler system. There is actually the drawing of the building, which should also be in here. And the owner did supply photos of his building and several different views of the property that I had on you guys' attention. That's an aerial view. And that center home with the accessory structure. The garden in the corner there. And it looks pretty close right there, but actually on site it is 6 foot. The closest points of the building and the main.
These two corners right there. What was the distance from the building to the house and the front there?
It's over 14 foot to that porch area, and that is just a covered porch area. The owner of the property is here, if you have any questions for him.
How big is that building?
Is. Actually, don't. They were asked, the commission asked, how large is that building? Do you know the
The
size?
building, yeah, the building is 14 feet wide, 32 feet long. Structure is made out of steel. It is fireproof, steel will burn. And it don't sit on existing water lines. That was one of the things that we was looking at. Water lines, it was sitting on top of one of them, and it was to break. Even a pretty good sized nest that I don't think I'd want to have it tackle, but that's where it ended up. And we tried to be as neat and conform to it as we could be, getting it to the property.
Sir, it says in here that the home builder told you that you were gonna be out of compliance. And you went ahead and placed it.
The home builder was there and assisted J&L in positioning the building there. And the concern that the builder had was being 6 feet off of the property line. But he never made mention to me that we had to have 10 feet from the house to that other building. So we got 6 feet from wall.
Yes, that's what he told me.
And so what year was that building put in?
2017, I believe.
I know the home was built prior to me. The building was noticed because the neighbors on the other side were getting a building permit. That's all.
Any questions for Crystal or no? If there are no questions, call for a motion.
Can we go back to questions?
You bet. Go
So,
ahead and make a motion.
okay, I just want to make sure I messed up before, so I'm trying not to mess up again. So, in your professional opinion, Crystal, what is it that, did you see any hazard or anything like that?
No. I talked to the fire chief and like I said, they don't, fire inspector, I talked to the fire inspector. She said they don't have a code of anything residential. They can't. Fire inspections have nothing to do with residential. So there's not actual like fire code in the,
We have an
in
RV.
their book about that. A residence to a structure.
So then this code, if we adopted the international, what's the code that we follow for the ordinances?
We follow state and international.
International. Yes. So,
And actually, in international building code, there is not, it is not a 10-foot setback. That is actually in our state code, and a lot of cities adopt that code, and it is to prevent spread of fire from a storage building going to your neighbor. Is what it is intended for. It's intended for overwhelming, to save those.
and that was specified.
You said it's a metal structure, metal siding, metal roof.
Yes.
I know. You said that the building does burn, the stuff inside.
That's a steel building. The roof, everything is steel.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the inside of it, there's no flammables or anything?
No,
Like, you're not storing like gasoline or anything?
No, nothing like that.
Is there utilities to the building?
Are there utilities to the building?
Excuse me?
Utilities? Do you have electricity?
Yes, I do. Electricity runs the building.
And was that done by contractors? That was code?
That was done, yeah, that was done by a contractor. And I'm going to presume that he got a permit for it at least.
And which a lot of electricians get their state permit for things, and the state inspector inspects it and passes it, and I never even know. Because the state doesn't require an electrical contract to have planning and zoning.
Would anybody care to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the variance on the accessory structure at 1223 West Avenue P.
Motion by Mr. Gomez, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Ms. Price. All Oh, roll call vote.
Member Brian Cooper,
Yes.
member Scott Holt,
Yes.
member Noel Gomez,
Yes.
Chairman Randy Pettigrew,
Yes.
member Brenda Garcia,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Betty Price,
Yes.
member Dave Rogers.
Yes.
Motion carries. Motion to consider the variance for the front yard setback of 1218 West Taylor.
I'll make a motion for the variance in the front yard setback, 1218 West Taylor.
I'll second. Motion by Mr. Bowles, and second by Mr. Cooper.
The variance of 1218 West Taylor. The owners are requesting a variance for a front yard setback of 2 foot for an attached garage that they want to construct on the property. This is a drawing that, of course, he turned into the state for its permitting. Over here is the property line, right in this area on the front. This is the Tyler side he is actually on a corner property. And I know his address is located and his front door is over here, but by code and the description of the property, this is his front yard setback. This is his side setback. So the house currently sits the 25 foot away from the front property line, which is your front setback. When you add a garage to a home, it then becomes part of the living unit, so it is then considered part of the main structure. So our code wouldn't allow this to be built. He could build a carport in this area, which is what I had initially requested he do. That would need to be only 20 foot long, remaining with the 5 foot, so his roof doesn't encroach that 5 foot setback from the property. He had just wanted to see if he could come and said, you can request a variance. This is not up to me. Variances are granted through city commission and you guys' opinion of this. So he wanted to bring it in to see if he could do the garage addition. I know in his permits, they did, it is drawn out as a carport with the 20 foot here and the 5 foot here. But he did want to make an adjustment to that state permit if he got the variance.
Walk me through, please, how the front door is off of 13th, if I'm reading this right,
Yes,
and the address is off of Taylor,
yes, because
not the way.
it was addressed a long time ago. You could get 911 addressing to readdress it, but wouldn't change the issue of where is the front and side setbacks, because the front setback is described in code by being the minimal distance between adjacent property lines. So when you look at a property and it's 120 this way and it's 100 this way, and you've got 2 streets to adjust to it, that 100 foot is going to be the front setback. If you're a middle lot, of course, always the adjoining street side is going to be your front setback.
Okay.
Okay.
Would he have the 25 feet, or no, what's the side yard setback?
The side yard setback is 15 feet, and he would not have enough room to build it over there either, because his house was built. Per code, his house was placed the 15 foot from the side property line and the 25 foot from the property. So the only encroachments he can make in those setbacks is a porch, which is what he is doing on the 13th Street side, the side property, and a carport, which is what Well, he wants a garage, but I have requested a carport. Or I told him he could build a carport there without any type of variance. Right. So if you have any questions, the permits, I mean, I did, code enforcement did send him to me because he was building without a permit. But he did immediately stop work and come in to get all his permits in. And the owner is here if you have any questions. And last time I forgot to introduce the owner. So, the David Camp is the owner for this one.
Mr. Camp, is there anything you'd like to add?
No, other than just asking for this variance. We've driven by coming from Taylor to 13th, and it doesn't obstruct any kind of view at the stop sign. You can see around the corner and everything. And anything we do in our neighborhood, just to me, to improve your living situation and working on your home actually helps the neighborhood. And on behalf of my wife, she's begging. So
On 1206, there's a structure that jets out. Is that a carport that's been put on the front of that house?
Yes,
So that's the roof line that we're seeing there?
yes.
Are there any utilities that go under the sidewalk of Taylor?
Now, the utilities are in the road in that area.
Is there any easement issues that, so he's wanting 5 feet off the, what was it, 20?
Well, he's wanting 2 foot off of the property.
2 foot off the property.
I mean, everything wouldn't encroach any public right of way area. It would just be that, that's why he's requesting that 2 foot variance for his garage.
He's shy 2 feet, is what you're saying?
No, he would only be 2 foot off his property line.
And it needs to be 5.
So with the garage, he needs to be the 25. With the attached
Yeah.
garage,
But
but the attached garage is not allowed to be built there at all unless you give him the variance. And
Yeah.
that's what he's requesting.
But you said something about 5 foot.
If he built a carport
Carport,
only
it's
20 foot, which is what he did in his drawings, and then he thought about it when they, they had stopped construction and they're going and working on other portions of the home. Because the owners really did intend for it to be a garage to secure their vehicles. They didn't intend for it to be a carport. They, the only option I could give them was a carport. They have to come through you guys and city commission to be able to build it.
So with 5, when 5 feet off the property line, how far is it from the curb?
It's like almost
17.
17 feet, yes.
17 feet?
Yes, there was that measurement on the drawing.
So it's not like.
I can't see, I can't read the drawing.
It's very light. I had trouble. It is very light.
On the screen. Do you have any hard copies?
He has the original drawings there.
So it's not like you
But
why-
like I said, my drawings.
So I guess my question, what I was concerned about was, in some of these areas, there's a garage that's literally, the driver can still be in the garage with the back end of the truck or car sitting out in the street before they ever saw traffic. So that was the reason for my question. So there's another 17 feet plus 5 feet.
Yes, there's actually 17.2, 17.2 from actually what would be the garage door to the curb.
Is there any future possibility of widening the street? Because of current traffic levels or anything else. What's the widest that street could be? We don't have one.
It's been that wide since.
Yeah.
You have to.
I don't see anywhere ever becoming a collector.
That's not,
That's
why I'm asking
would
the
be
question.
widened like that. Would be- And that would be more like a street we would look at towards like Jefferson or Jackson, one of those that are main roads.
Where would the entrance and the exit from that garage be, Crystal?
Off of 13th Street,
It would be onto Taylor.
on Taylor.
The garage would, you would actually pull in and back out into Taylor in the garage.
Is there a fence on the east side?
Yes, there is.
Oh,
It does not come all the way out to the curving.
about past the garage.
No, it actually is in line with the house. Am I correct? The fence right now, it only comes to the edge of the house and then off.
No, it doesn't go
Yeah.
nearly to Taylor.
You said you had 17 feet, 2 inches to the back of curve from the,
Back of the curve.
where, where the 22-foot garage would stop if that's approved.
is there a structure there now? Is there a shed? Am I looking at the right one?
There was a shed, he moved the shed to the rear yard where it's supposed to be.
Is there a hardship anywhere in this? In the application? I didn't see one.
The statement I read was for theft. I crime in that area. Be able to secure their vehicles.
Not any kind of real reason, but we had multiple car break-ins when our cars were parked. This out in, off of 13th in the driveway or the alley.
Well, where do you park now?
They park currently, they park at the rear of the home by the alley, by the front door.
Also, they come up off 13th Street and come in?
Yes, sir. Currently, my neighbor's on my house. I mean, technically, would be considered my next door neighbor. This will dampen their parking plans.
Not unless they use your driveway.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Did those neighbors sign their petition?
Yes, they did.
That is attached
Oh,
to this petition.
So on this drawing where that shed is that technically where the edge of the carport was? The edge closest to the table? Would that be approximately, if I was trying to visualize it on this picture above the photograph? Would that be approximate?
Not sure what you're looking at.
Okay, so right here where they have that picture of the shed,
Okay, yeah.
would that be about right where the edge would be, how far?
It would know it would come out by. That garage was only
No,
a
but
little shed.
how far was the shed from the curb?
Oh, the shed was up against the house.
The shed here,
Mhm.
looks like there's a space between.
Well, there was a little bit.
I guess it's just the roof line blending in with the ground.
So he's asking for variance to build the garage, not car.
Yes, he's asking for variance for 2-foot setback for an attached garage.
Isn't there a form that should exist somewhere for just the check marks for the variance on hardship?
There is in the code, we have what is required for variance.
Hardship is one.
You can pull it up on the city website.
No,
On the form, it does list what is considered a hardship on the form that they complete. Just didn't scan that page in.
Okay.
You want a copy?
Okay.
Yeah, the criteria for variance is that what
Yeah.
criteria for
Yeah.
variance?
Yeah, well, I was just curious if on the form they put anything beside.
There's not check marks, so to say, there's no check marks to knock off these things. They are listed, and then that way the owners know, what to list in their letter. So they'll understand that variance is given due to these issues.
Okay.
So that way they can apply to those issues to their letter they write to you.
Okay. Any other questions for Mr. Camp or Crystal? Anybody? Okay, somebody make a motion. This dies for lack of a motion, then we'll go to commission.
Yeah, they're good to commissioners now.
For this type of variance, it'll go to commission anyway, right?
I would make the motion that we deny a garage carport would be okay with. I would make the motion to deny. 1218 days.
A motion for Mr. Rouser, is there a second?
I'll second.
A motion from Mr. Or a second from Mr. Bolton. Roll call, please.
Member Stoffel,
Aye.
Member Brian Cooper,
Aye.
Vice Chairman Betty Price,
Aye.
Member Dave Rouser,
Aye.
Chairman Randy Pettigrew,
Nay.
Member Brenda Garcia,
Aye.
Member Hoyle Bowman.
Nay. Ayes have it. Mr. Camp, this will go for a commission. I will tell you that normally I would vote to not approve a variance like this. In this specific situation, I don't see a public a hazard to the public with 17 feet that allows you to, with sight distance to back out. And that's the only reason why, just to let you know where I stand on this. Typically, this would be, I would not go with the approve the variance of this. And mainly because we're trying to work on proper setbacks, but I was just telling you where I stand on this. This still goes in front of the county or the city commission. I guess that would be 2 weeks. Yes, so yesterday is it 22nd? 22nd. So.
May I speak?
Sure.
Okay. Just curiosity, what is the issue with the garage? Provides security, it's not obstructing anybody's view. As you stated, there's room from the garage to Taylor to pull, I mean, the whole vehicle will be out of the garage by the time you get there. And it's home improvement, it adds to, of course, I would say it adds to the value of my property, plus anything we do helps the whole neighborhood. What's the issue?
In this case, that's the reason why I did not vote to deny the variance. Typically, we have site distance, we have other issues that are involved. In this case, even in your situation, as you back out, you're backing out through a sidewalk that does not give you that proper distance in sight as you're backing out. And so, I mean, that's one of the downsides to this. You do have plenty of sight or distance to back out and still be protected within your curb, but you will be backing across the sidewalk that you may not have complete sight of.
There's not a sidewalk.
Then I'm looking for
It's just, my neighbor has a sidewalk.
So in this case, the P and Z board is voted to not allow the variance, but the final decision is made by the city commission. So you have a chance at the city commission to defend your position again.
Just a few to the side.
No. No, I was looking at a different one. Okay. Any other questions? Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
I'll second. Mr. Price made the motion, Mr. Cooper made the second. Roll call vote, please.
Member Paul Gomez. Chairman Randy Pettigrew. Member Brian Cooper.
Aye.
Member Brandon Garcia.
Hi.
Member Dave Rouser.
Aye.
Member Scott Holt.
Aye.
And Vice Chairman Betty Hicks.
Aye.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.